Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.
1963, when they took the Brier to Brandon.
Hi, everybody. I'm Don Whitman with Don Duguid, two-time world champion.
Reveille will take the game.
Not a question about it. Right on the nose. It never wavered.
A little bit of curling history for you.
High drama, high intensity.
Hi again, curling fans. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome inside Center 200 in Sydney, Nova Scotia. In the middle of it all, on the media bench, I don't know where Colleen is. She is the queen of Nova Scotia, no doubt. Maybe in the patch, running around somewhere. But we are live, and of course, Team Canada is on a roll. 11 games down, 11 victories for Team Homan. An incredible run. As you look at the standings right there, locking up first place with a victory over Scotland just a short time ago here. Like I said, a remarkable run of curling by Team Homan. We'll talk to Coach Don Bartlett. He'll join me right here before their final game tonight against Korea. They're going to open the doors, fans spilling in here shortly. The band, a live band on the concourse, going to be playing. It's starting to feel like a party-like atmosphere here in Big Fiddle Country in Sydney, Nova Scotia. So we'll get to that story, no doubt. But of course, a couple of hours ago down the road in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada crowning a mixed doubles champion this afternoon. And what a story that is. First timers, the couple on and off the ice, Kadriana Lott and Colton Lott, defeating Laura Walker and Kirk Myers in a thriller, emotional, no doubt. This is a team from Winnipeg Beach. They've been close before, losing the championship game twice before finally reaching the top of the podium. Team Lott is now Team Canada. So why don't we take a look at some of the drama that played out in that championship game. It came down to a measurement. They went around the rings twice, and in the end, Team Lott winning that elusive gold medal. Here are the highlights.
It by.
Wow.
Looks like.
Could be red.
And it is yellow. Kadriana and Colton Lott steal the final end and are national champions after two close calls in previous years. They got the silver medals, and now they have the gold.
Awesome.
They will take home top prize. They got berths into the Olympic trials. And how good is that?
Easily the best team here all week. Incredible performance from Team Minnesota.
Acknowledging the crowd, everybody's happy with them. They were definitely the cream of the crop all weekend.
And here they are. The champs are here. Kadriana, Colton, congratulations. I hope you can hear me. It's a party in Nova Scotia, and I'm sure it's a party in the hotel room in Fredericton. What an emotional scene that was. Congratulations. Tell me about it. How are you feeling? And a lot of emotion, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. We're still just watching that clip just now. Every time we watch it a few times already, that final shot, and we still can't even put into words how much it means to us to win the finally. We worked hard all week. It was a fight to the finish. It was a battle, a well played game against Walker Myers. They played strong. We knew we had to make every shot, and it's an incredible feeling.
Colton, a measurement. My pal Colleen Jones knows all about winning a Scotties on a measurement. You win a national championship finally, as Kadriana says, on a measurement. What is that moment like?
You know what? Well, like, just even with the shot, it was like I just misswept Kadriana's last shot just a little bit to give her that chance to win, to make the triple, and once it bypassed, I'm like everything kind of just dropped, and then we kind of went and quickly looked, and I thought it could have been us, and then obviously you got to measure that because it was close, and then once the first time you went around, went to ours, measured ours, and then went to the next one. I'm like, oh, this is getting a lot closer than I thought. And then the needle was literally like half a tick, one tick to half a tick short of ours. So I kind of looked at Kadriana. I'm like, pretty sure it's us. And then of course we got to go around again, and sure enough, yeah, it's that like it's just a shocking experience in a way, like just the way that everything happened, and just super super excited.
You two have been on quite a journey, and Colleen and I were driving from Halifax to Sydney today, watching the game, and I was telling her all about 6 years ago in Leduc in 2018 when you made your debut against Laura Walker and Kirk Myers, and it didn't go your way that day. Kadriana, I think you were 18 years old playing in this national championship at that point. And here you are, and you persevered. You're the ultimate story of perseverance. Tell me about this journey, because so many Canadians know how hard you work, or think they know how hard you've worked for this moment. But what have you been doing in the background to reach this moment finally?
Yeah, we haven't been playing a whole lot of mixed doubles just with Colton's schedule with Team Dunstone. He's dedicated to that team, and so we took a step back a bit from mixed doubles play throughout these past couple years, but we've played provincials, we've been to the nationals, but we've changed a few things in our setup, how we play a bit. Colton would usually hold the broom for my first stone, but now I've picked a spot in the ice. So he's been down at the other end sweeping my first rock, and we've had that first um, little bit before each end starts to kind of chat and regroup, and it's definitely boosted our confidence as a team, and helped us do better together as well. We kind of, yeah, we kind of, I don't know, like
Yeah, no, like
balance better on the ice. And
yeah, like we know what we're capable of, and making that switch that we did really, I think, unlocked the full potential of what we're able to do. And it showed in provincials, and it showed this past week, and we couldn't be stronger than ever.
I mean, the communication, the way you guys move and operate on the ice is a beautiful thing to watch. Kadriana, I thought you were so clutch in some big moments in the game. A couple of game-saving draws where it could have got away. Outstanding. Now you're Team Canada. I was with Nolan Thiessen a short time ago, and he said, remind those two, I don't think you need reminding, about what happened the last time you were Team Canada in Sweden. He said, if they need a coach, I'm happy to go again. But you were at the World Cup in 2019 as Team Canada in Sweden, and you won gold there. We have the draw. I think we have it up right now of what group you guys are already in. There it is. And I think you open on this Saturday against New Zealand. So right into the fire. But some thoughts on what it means to represent Canada at the World Championships.
oh, it's huge. I can't wait to, yeah, get our jerseys, get our attire. It's going to be an amazing feeling. I mean, we've been to the World Cup, but there's nothing like winning a Canadian national championship. It's just that little bit different. It's just a different championship. We had to fight to get there. We had to fight to win, and it it's going to be an incredible feeling.
It's going to be an amazing privilege to represent Canada at the mixed doubles, and we're going to do everything we can to get on top of that podium.
Kadriana, we saw a shout out from your mom. I think that was there, a comment there. There she is. Love from Mom Sahedek. Who have you guys heard from? Is the phone blowing up? I'm sure it is, but who have you heard from? And I'm sure Curling Canada has already given you the rundown of what things are going to look like. So what have these last couple of hours been like for you?
It's been catching up on all our text messages, our family, friends, sponsors, town of Gimli, town of Winnipeg Beach, where we're from. We've got so much of the Interlake in Manitoba supporting us. It's been phenomenal.
I can't add it to that. Like she said everything right to the T. Like we can't thank everybody enough for how much support and how much they're behind us in all of this. Like it means the world to us.
Kadriana, I see how emotional you are. I get the sense you're still processing this. Just tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm not even like to the point where it's us going. It's I think maybe once we get home, see family, friends, supporters, our work families, everyone that has been alongside us this past week, I think it'll definitely start settling in once we see them back home and know that we're going as Team Canada.
It's beautiful. I'm so thrilled for you. Canadians are so thrilled for you, and I have no doubt you're going to do us proud in Sweden. Soak it up, enjoy the moment, and then get right back to work. I know you will, but just my most sincere congratulations to you both. You've worked so hard, and you've deserved this so much. Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
Devin.
All right. Thanks, guys. And celebrate in Fredericton. Take care.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, you too.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys. Beautiful to see Kadriana Lott, Colton Lott, now Team Canada. Of course, Team Canada here at the Women's World Curling Championship on an absolute tear. And a big part of the puzzle, or maybe he'll deflect that, is Coach Don Bartlett. How do you describe this? This is special. Team Homan is making it look easy, but this is special, Don.
Yeah, this is a lot of preparation. We go to events, we don't get to practice together because we live so far apart. So we always go 2 days early, find a club, and then 2 days of intense training, and we go to the event. And let's say I've been around a lot of athletes that get ready for events.
Yep.
I was Kevin Martin for 16 years.
Right.
Rachel is more prepared than any athlete I've ever seen. She does everything.
We'll get you to yell just to blend out these guys. We're getting notes from producer show. But talk about that focus. I mean, some of these games, Don, are over in 6 or 7 innings, but there isn't a shot that this team is taking on. In terms of focus, tell me about that.
Yeah, no, they're like when I first started being with Rachel this year, I wanted to make sure her quiet game was better.
Right.
I mean, everybody knows she's the best hitter in the world, but now her quiet game, she's not afraid to draw. Like, I'm not afraid whatsoever to draw. You saw the game against Turkey. She had to draw hopefully 4 for the game. Made it for fun. But I thought they were playing well for Scotties. They're playing better now.
And so much pressure. I mean, you know the story of this team. There have been times internationally they've taken a lot of heat where Rachel herself felt like she was letting down the country. What a beautiful thing, Dawn, about the redemptive power of sport for her to be here. Fans loving her, fans chanting. How much have they fed off that? Because this is a great atmosphere.
Oh, crowd, like Sydney, you guys should be proud of yourselves. You're pumping the girls up.
Yeah.
They really appreciate the crowd, and they want to win for the crowd. This is home country here for us, and we want to do the fans proud. Hopefully they got 3 more good games in it.
27 consecutive wins, one of the greater runs we've ever seen in curling. Is there? You said Rachel maybe works harder and is more prepared than anyone. Can you put your finger on this though? Because you saw the Swiss run of 42 consecutive, which was remarkable, but this run is equally as great.
Yeah, it's just they've been very patient. If teams miss, right, then it's going to be a quick game. But they're happy to go 8, 9, 10 to have control of the game, the whole game, and win in 10. I remember playing with Kevin. That's what he really loved. We had so many games that went to 10 ends. When you know you're in control, people might not think that you're in control, but we know we're in control. Right, and you just have to be patient. Wait till 8, 9, 10 sometimes and win it then.
People have talked about that maturation, the maturity this team has shown. Would you say you had an influence on that? Because I hear a little bit that was your blueprint of success.
Yeah, I did a little bit early with the technical and a few, maybe feel the guard a little bit more,
right?
When to keep the center open. But right now it's we have an incredible backup crew. Renee, Rachel, and Victor, and all the other people behind the scenes. They're doing a phenomenal job. I just sit on the bench and we have fun. My job's done.
Well, you see the smiles here. I talked to Rachel after this latest win. Congratulations on locking up first. That's huge to get into the semi and avoid that game. But they're having a blast, Don. Where is this joy coming from? Because there's a different energy around this team.
Yeah,
winning helps.
Yeah, they like we've only lost 5 games all year. So
incredible.
So my job has been very easy. When you lose, that's when you have to be
sure. You
have to help out, right? So if you've only lost 5 games all year and lost 1 game this calendar year. Like I say, I have the easiest job in sports right now.
Okay, you got to get down to the ice. One last question. You finish against Korea, but when this team is doing things right, when it's confident, what are they doing successfully?
Just the little things, like the sometimes it takes them an end or so because the ice is different, right? Morning, middle, and late. So you have to know, okay, what are we playing on today? It's a little bit different, and they are so good at reading that.
So good. Keep it rolling. Good luck tonight, Coach. Appreciate you. All right, keep it rolling. All right, that's Coach Don Bartlett. He says his job's easy. No doubt it is. Team Homan, 27 consecutive wins. And, he played with Kevin Martin, one of the greatest ever. He said he's never seen a more prepared skip. Rachel Homan, Emma Miskew, Sarah Wilkes, Tracy Fleury, this entire team just playing on a different granite planet, no doubt right now. So thank you to Coach Don Bartlett as Team Homan gets ready and stepping up into the media bench a short time from now, the high performance director for Curling Canada, David Murdoch, as he steps into frame right now. It's a party right now. We got to talk loud because of this music in here, David. Listen, everybody was always so concerned about Canadian curling, and there was a lot of weight on your shoulders coming in. 11 wins in a row, and things are looking pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Rachel's and the team have came here and they've been prepared. They've came off, confidence and the way they've been playing all season, and we saw what happened in the Scotties with, that confidence and their shot-making ability, and I think they've just carried that forward. When you come into an event and you have that confidence, and here we've got a great home crowd too, and that just builds.
I know behind the scenes, David, you've worked incredibly hard to set Canadian curling teams up for success. I get the sense that is paying off, perhaps, because Team Homan was able to be more focused on performance. Assess what you think of these changes and how they've been.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a year in the job, and I've had a chance to say, what do we have, what do we need to do, and certainly some of the things we've been trying to do is be part of their every athlete's whole development. It's rather than, we maybe arrive a little bit late to the party. We want to be bringing that expertise from a daily basis and set all the teams up to have everything they need to be better.
Yeah.
How do we make more shots? How do we beat our international rivals? So, the planning around that, the planning around what we do coming into that event, that's been our focus potential.
And Donnie Bartlett just said it, the team around the team. Tell me about that, because we just talked to our mixed doubles winners, of course, Adriana and Colton. Wonderful for them. They're going to be supported as well to take on the world in Sweden. But tell me about the planning that goes on behind the scenes to set our Team Canada up for success.
Yeah, I think that's what we want to have. We want to have that real integration with our staff, so we're comfortable. We know what we're about to do. We know the expectation too. What's the expectation both ways. So we're in a place where it's more than norm. We understand where we are. We're comfortable in our relationships. We're comfortable with what roles we're going to be doing. Just make sure that all the support services are there and we have everything in terms of data or sports science behind us, and we're ready to play.
What are you hearing from the curlers? What feedback are you getting? Because I know you have your finger on the pulse. You're talking to the athletes. I see you down there. You're gathering information. You've been on the tour, like Colleen and I. But what are you hearing from the curlers?
Yeah, I think they've appreciated where we're taking the program, where we want it to go. There's more we need to do. There's more we're hoping to do. That's something we're taking to on the podium in terms of our funding about where we'd like to get to. So I think it's a step-by-step process about building the plan about where we want to be in the future and just keep taking all the athlete feedback on board. And I think when we work together, we're going to build something really strong.
Where are you next, David?
So see this man out, home for a few days, back to Calgary, and then out to Switzerland with Brad's team.
Who will be the support staff for Team Canada there?
Yeah, for sure. We got Jeff Stone as head coach. The team obviously got Caleb and Kyle Doring as fifth player. We're also making sure we've got the necessary support services around them with physiotherapy and various things. So we've got a good team going out.
Good luck and good curling. Thank you, David. All right, appreciate you doing this. That's High Performance Director for Curling Canada, David Murdoch. We take a swing around Center 200, of course. We're getting set for the final draw of the round robin. Team Canada taking on Korea to close things out, trying to keep that undefeated record intact, no doubt. 11-0 so far. You hear David Murdoch. They've worked really, really hard to try and build a team around the team. So let's look at some of the highlight shots from Rachel Homan. Of course, this team is on a roll. Let's watch those shots.
Final stone right now, Sweden. Coming up here, gonna buy that one. They did. And swish it out the side for two more.
Are you okay?
Final stone. Make one go away. Oh, goodness, they do. Trying to score a three. And they do. There they are. Put it on the board for Canada. And that will be it. Trying to add a third.
Little extra.
There you go. For three more.
Are we done?
Are we done? There we go. And the handshake. And Canada will win 3 in a row. And there it is. 1, 2, and 3 more. And shakes, and Canada will win a 4th in a row. Right out of her hand, quickly. You could hear Fleury calling on miscue. Now Wilt 2. Here we go. What do you got? You got 2. Bang, bang. Pick him up, and away they go.
Can they get the
Trying to get it by their own. Tap it up. Oh, and now the over curl. And not enough. And Canada is going to win it. They are sitting shot rock. Trying to win. There we go, Wilkes.
pretty remarkable run by Team Homan. You look at those shots. They've made it look easy throughout some of this, but in a lot of these cases, they had to make really key shots, including, of course, that victory over Turkey, which everyone around here is still talking about, and a beautiful scene after that game, no doubt, as the fans start to spill in to Center 200 here in Sydney, Nova Scotia. We're getting set for the championship weekend. Of course, Team Homan locking up first place. I talked to both Emma and Rachel after that win against Scotland a short time ago here to get some of their thoughts on what it meant to lock up first. Let's take a listen. Wonderful to see you, Rachel. Congratulations on locking up first place, which I imagine was a huge goal for this team and a big first step.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, moving forward, your record doesn't really matter in playoffs. It becomes single elimination. So tonight we're just going to go out and focus on the things that we're doing well and trying to fine-tune those to best prepare ourselves for that playoff game.
This team looks incredibly focused every shot, every game. How do you describe the zone you're all in right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're having fun out there. We're enjoying the moment together. We have a ton of support here. The crowd is just electric, and cheering for big shots. It's just a lot of fun. Definitely a week we'll never forget.
So how do you approach the next game? What's your mindset over this game?
Learning sheet C, because that'll be a playoff sheet moving forward. And for us, it's just continue what we're doing, fine-tuning anything that we want to clean up, and just keep the momentum going.
So how big of an advantage is it really to have Hammer and Rock in the playoffs?
It's great to have Hammer, not to have to draw for that. We know what we're going into, and I think it's a great first step.
Rachel, for you personally, is this the greatest stretch of curling you've ever played? Does it seem easy right now for you?
Oh, it's not easy out there, man. Teams are making us work for it. Just some phenomenal play. We could have easily had a few losses this week. The teams are so strong here, and thankfully we've made the big shots when we needed them. But yeah, I think it's some of the best curling that we've ever had as a team, and hopefully we can continue that.
Congratulations, Emma. Mission accomplished, first place. Just describe the feeling right now.
It feels good. We just wanted to go in today and stick with just one shot at a time. Try not to think about that too much and just try to make as many shots as we could. The ice surface was great, and we managed to make a lot of shots out there.
There was a moment where I saw you celebrating perhaps a little bit more because it was significant to lock up one of those top two spots.
Yeah, I think in all of our events, whenever we qualify, we kind of do a little celebration. So it's kind of sticking along the same lines. Getting one of those top two spots was just an extra qualification step for us, and it's nice to not be in a sudden death game.
How do you approach tonight's game?
I think we're just going to try to play our game still. It still matters to us to make as many shots as we can out there and throw the rock well, and so we're just going to do that.
How important is not having the rocks in
Hammer's always nice, and a 10-end game, I mean, there's a lot of game, but it's always nice to start with Hammer. And there's a lot of great rocks out here, but nice to get to choose the ones we want.
Emma, that's 27 consecutive wins, and this team looks so focused. How do you put words to what this team is doing right now?
Yeah, I honestly, the win streak doesn't, I didn't really know if that was the number. We're just trying to go out there and play our game, and the fact it's turned into that is kind of cool. But we've also had some tough games. Against Turkey, the shot Rachel had to make to win was insane. So I think that we're just trying to stick with every game. We've had some battles out there. We know it's not going to be easy.
Thank you, Emma.
Thanks.
Such a humble demeanor, no doubt, from Emma Miskew and the entire team. They don't know what number of wins that is. They're just going out and giving their best every game. And of course, it's culminated in 27 consecutive wins, 11 at the Scotties to win that title, 11 consecutive here. They close out tonight against Korea. They've only lost 5 games all season. This is special stuff. We're seeing, we're set to head to the championship weekend here at Center 200. Canada will play in the semifinals. Switzerland also locking up second spot, so they're into the semifinals as well. We'll figure out the playoff seedings tonight in the final draw, and we'll have you covered. We'll have a post-game show from Center 200 on Championship Sunday. Until then, buckle up, curling fans. Thanks, producer Soph, and enjoy the playoff curling this weekend.
Curling now enters the Sports Weekend spotlight.